The automobile industry, Ford and Toyota, were thinking hydrogen fuel cells. That's what there's going to be. Hydrogen highways all over the world. And they gave up on that pretty quickly, probably because of the cost of the fuel cells and also the weight of the fuel cells. If you want a car, do 120 mile an hour, you need a big fuel cell. And it's probably, and the weight of it becomes prohibitive. And so they've gone back to batteries and battery technology. And so that's a bit of a problem. But not just in transport, but hydrogen is used so much by the chemical industry. And so generally they take some sort of fossil fuel and they treat it with hydrogen and break it down and make ethylene or something like that, crack that into ethylene and then build plastics and stuff. So hydrogen is used in so many processes, and it's obviously used to make fertilizer and the harbour process. And all that hydrogen at the moment comes from the fossil fuel industry. So there's a big problem. So finding ways to produce hydrogen cheaply and renewably is really interesting to scientists, but it's not so interesting to industrialists, because what do we produce? A couple of litres?
Yeah.
You know, and they need millions of tons.
They're looking at an area the size of Texas,
Yeah.
aeroponics,
Yeah, exactly.
generate fuel
Yeah.
for the world.
Yeah, but, you know, don't be an academic if you want to be rich.
Thanks very much, that was great.
Yes.
Yeah. Zoom in.
There we go.
Yeah, so you're going on sort of then continuing to sample the time
So you can explain.
I'll go on this side.
Recording. Press record.
Right, so this whole floor is molecular microbiology, and there's probably 7 different research groups. We study things like, well, my group studies things like bioenergy, but there's people that study fungal pathogens, bacterial pathogens, biofilms, and that sort of thing, all the way up. There's probably room for about 60 researchers in this division alone.
Okay.
Production, banks of freezers, set of microscopes produced these are full of DNA samples, bacterial strain samples that need to be kept cold.
Can I get a close up of those jars getting generated?
Yeah, no, but anything like that we can use.
About the very unusual level 4 student in his unnatural habitat.
Have you guys heard about IDEM?
Yeah.
Get a cup. You should do it anything next summer.
That was an item. World, European champion.
Yeah, you did well. I think I was looking at the page. Very well.
I'm a stalker.
Do I go in there and look at any of that?
Yeah, I'll go and just when he's out. Is he still filming?
Yeah, no, once it's started to stop, which is why I was saying if you want to.
Practical shows.
It'll stand you in good stead when you start your proper practicals next year. And this year, this is why we changed biochemistry and cell biology to include this science communication stuff.
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't, but it's because it's so important now to always whatever level your science you're at, is how do I communicate this to the public? We can't get ourselves back in a situation where go back. There's loads of examples like prions and we should have communicated with it. So now you started undergraduate level, say right, so you enjoy learning about bacteria, like tell us about it at a level you don't understand.
Sorry.
Right? Yeah. Is that enough?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Cheers.
Anything doesn't come out or you've got any more questions, just contact me.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.